Bat Squad, welcome in. Thank you for liking and hitting up with this channel. We got an exciting day. We got some exciting news for Call of Duty today, and we're not going to hesitate to get right in, guys. We're going to jump right in. We got trailers, we got patch notes, we got Warzone notes. So we got a lot to get to. We're going to hop right into it. But first, man, we're coming in hot. We are coming in hot, guys. And so we're going to go ahead and start it off with a trailer that we got today. So we're not going to hesitate, guys. Let's get right into it. And here we go.
Boots on the ground.
Remember, mission goal is the facility center. Once you're in their system, your C-Link will take over.
You better be right about this.
Just make it convincing.
JSOC can't keep their hands to themselves, can they? Sedate him. I want him on the table in an hour.
Karma, I'm in.
All right, guys. So that's what we got, man. We got this trailer that just popped in today, and that is very cool. That is very cool. Of course, we were kind of like wondering, like, you know, this guy was going to be a flight guy, but as we talked about, it is some kind of flight guy. We should have known by the mask and the air that he was coming in full airborne. We could have told that, right? But let's definitely hop into some of the other news that we got today. Definitely a cool trailer. Definitely want to see where this Javelin is going to be the new character, guys. If you didn't catch yesterday's video, that's what it is. That's Javelin. And so we got that today on the Twitters. And what we are also popping over to is the patch notes. Okay, so we're gonna get into season 2 Black Ops patch notes because Warzone got a lot of patch notes. So let's get into this ones right here. Okay, so what we got on this one is we got multiplayer maps on Clifftown. They address some spots that allowed players to get in unintended sight lines, mods, in Infected. They address the issue where players would not be kicked from the match due to inactivity after receiving an inactivity notice. Added Infected to a private match. Score streaks Deadeye drone removed the sniper glint from allied Deadeye drones. That's cool. Rank play addressed an issue where players would not see the SR change when choosing to stay with the team. Best play and winner circles will no longer show when there's a match cancellation. End game addressed the issue that could prevent players from equipping event camos in game. Which I got to get into in game, man. There's some camos I wanted to see. But yeah. Then let me see here. Then we have lock shot. We got private match, rank play, zombies. Guys, pause it. I don't play zombies, so that's gonna be you guys right there. So we have that, and then let's see here. Let me make this bigger for you guys. There we go. Made that bigger for you. Challenges and then the end game right there, right? Let's go ahead and get into Warzone because they brought this one. And this brought some pretty cool stuff. Black Ops Royale, windsuits, controls. A lot of mouse and keyboard players were having troubles with the gliding. They said that they corrected that with the W right there. Redeploy towers, adjusted to redeploy towers to make more viable options in later circles. Man, when you're getting into those final circles, man, you couldn't even get redeploy towers. And if you had one, somebody was already camping it. We got loot. They slightly increased to the drop rate for any armor satchels. Activity, strongbox cracked. Surprising shipment, surveillance drone, elimination, audio, just that the sound players will hear after eliminating a player. I wanted to hurry up and get into this. The IGERT 17, I call it the EGR. The EGR, they reduced the horizontal recoil to 8% and reduced the recoil deviation by 5%. I love this thing. I absolutely love it. So I hope they didn't like nerf it in any way. I'm going to try it out here in a little bit. The Maddox, they did kind of nerf that on range. So they on maximum damage range, they took it down from 37 to 32. Medium damage range, they took it down from 37 to 60 to 32.52. And then from medium damage range, they took it down from 60 down to 52 meters, which kind of sucks because the Maddox was a pretty great option. It says the Maddox has remained a top pick AR due to its ease of use and strong damage output. We've toned this down slightly to create more room for other weapons in the class to compete. I guess so. The other ones weren't. I mean, the Maddox was kind of tops right now in when you get into Black Ops Royale. But along with the EGR, like I said, the Peacemaker, they did improve. So bullet velocity beneficial reduced from 20% to 10%. I mean, they hit the Peacekeeper, right? Not as drastically as the Maddox, but they hit the bullet velocity from 20 down to 10, and then damage range benefit from 12% to 6%. So that kind of got hit a bit. The Dravik, I mean, this one was hitting too great. They improved the maximum damage range from 45 to 47, so that went up 2 clicks on that one. Everything else remained the same, right? We slightly reworked the Dravik 45 to better align with its role by reducing its fire rate. We are able to increase its damage while keeping overall time to kill within intended targets. Okay, so the XM325, I really love this LMG. This is an LMG I would definitely go for. They improved it on maximum damage range by 5 clicks. So it went from 45 meters to 50 meters. And then on the minimum damage range, they went from 45 meters to 50 meters. So I absolutely love this one. This is my LMG of choice. The bullet velocity increased from 90 millimeters to 920. Upper torso multiplier increased from 1 times to 1.04. They also did the horizontal recoil. They reduced it by 10%, and then the recoil deviation reduced it by 10%. Man, that is awesome. The Swordfish, man, I absolutely love this gun. You know, we had talked about it when we had first saw it coming in this event, right? It went up from 35 meters in maximum damage range to 42 meters. And then from minimum damage range, it went from 35 meters to 42 meters. So that is pretty cool. But they did reduce the aim down sight speed. Oh, no, they said they improved it from 290 to 270 milliseconds. Wow. So burst intervals delay improved from 280 to 260. Wow, I'm going to love playing. I already loved playing with it. I'm going to love hitting that right now. And then the bullet velocity penalty reduced from 12% to 6%. And then the recoil penalty from 60% to 40%. Wow, that's a 20% decrease right there. That is awesome. So they adjusted ground loot as well. Build adjustments for the MK78, the Sokol 545. It looked they replaced the scopes, guys, because a lot of us weren't liking some of the scopes that were getting in there when you're getting to Royale. So that's pretty cool. Default loadout adjustments for the Vayak. Wait a minute. Default loadout adjustments. So the EGRT, man, they better not take out the EGRT, man. You guys, I'm gonna be on you. I'm gonna be on you, Activision. If Raven, if you guys, man, that is my gun in there. Peacekeeper MK1 replaces the DS20 Mirage. I didn't know a lot of people using the Mirage. If you were using it, let me know in the comments. I wasn't using it. The Swordfish A1 replaces the M8A1. Yeah, because you guys nerfed my M8A1, man. And I told you guys, I said it in a few videos ago that I hope that the Swordfish wasn't going to replace the M8A1. And guess what happened? We're looking at it right here. I called it. Right here, they put it that the Swordfish is replacing the M8A1. You need to go back and nerf my M8A1. I absolutely love that one. So they fixed a couple of issues of description with the reactive armor, fixed the issue friendly with the dread-eye jump. We already read that. Fixed issue allowing players in isolated cases to fall through the map geometry. That happened to me 2 times. That did happen to me 2 times. Fixed the issue where players would remain spectating the final player instead of transitioning to the exit view. I hated that. I would get stuck and I couldn't even start another game. I couldn't get out of it. So thank you for fixing that. I mean, it sucked, man. I didn't want to, end the game or reset the whole thing, my whole Xbox or my PC. I didn't want to do that. Fixed an issue where players could position themselves that prevented the cradle breach mangler from engaging, making it too easy to defeat. Okay. Well, those are the patch notes, guys. That's what we got today. So the trailer looked awesome. That was really cool. Can't wait to see what else they got planned. This is the beginning of the week. Most of this news always comes out like on a Thursday and a Friday. I want to see what they got planned, right? But we know this. On Thursday, Xbox is holding a partner kind of event where the partners get to show off new video games. We don't know if Call of Duty is going to be in there, but we know that's going to take place. Call of Duty hasn't said anything yet, but that's going to come out, right? So, all right, guys, it's just a little bit of news. I wanted to get that to you guys. Hope that you guys are having a wonderful day out there. And always, guys, always, while I get out of here, remember, stay rotten.